I have charts, but I'm not sure if you want to see them. We don't.
As you want.
So this is the chart, for a while. I've been looking at this crop circle since somewhere Christmas last year, and I was really just playing with the crop circle idea, and yeah, I just saw some confluence and lines corresponding, and then when it kind of came into this area, I kind of thought this is like exit points, and um, I wondered if it's going to exit here and drop down, and it didn't. It kind of came to this little dot, which I didn't know the meaning of, and it went up all the way. And then when it started passing this dot, I said, well, then the only place it can exit is here on the 10K range. And it basically hit it, more or less at the same time frame. I said it's going to hit it. I said between the 10th and the 20th of February, and it did exactly that. And then as it hit it, it actually basically came down, hit this line, came to this intersection, fell down completely, and now it's heading way up. So if you say we're hitting resistance, I kind of see the same on this chart, so
Oh,
I
I
don't
like.
know.
Wow, I really like this pattern. By the way, I saw it. I mean, I think that's been a couple of months that you're using it, and
Yeah, that's from the
and
late last year. I started
yeah,
using it, but I didn't really start publishing it before probably January.
yeah, yeah,
But because I didn't know exactly what it's doing, I looked at the history, and based on history, I went the way I did. And yeah, sorry, on these images, sometimes you need to zoom a few times before it corrects the placement. But you could see here it kind of did the same thing, but here it exited it. So it went lower, and it kind of went up at at the intersection. So this pattern is pretty much valid in my opinion, because it can't be following it for 3 years and still hit resistance the way it just did now.
yeah,
It's just it's kind of impossible. It just means this thing works. And but this is a cosmic pattern of the old farmers that did these crop circles based on the Cosmo, and you could
yeah,
see then that the stars and everything has got an effect on us, and the planets moving around's got an effect on us, and this pattern just is from there. And if you look at these zigzag pattern around it kind of reminds me of the paths of Venus and the Earth and the Moon and all of that. So I think it's very much related.
yeah. I found this pattern to be quite impressive. To be honest, I mean, I see a lot of confluence in the chart, and definitely this is way above chance. Um, it kind of give me an idea. I guess that it could be a nice idea to just go and check or look back at those crop circle pictures that people put on the net, etc. And I'm pretty sure there's maybe a nice gem that can be used and studied and to analyze the stock market and cryptocurrencies, etc. So it maybe I don't know. Maybe that it was one of the intent and the reason it was put there to be reused. I don't know. I'm just speculating like this, but it's pretty interesting to see the least. So
Yeah, I when it hit here, I thought it's gonna go down to 5K, and then eventually it broke this resistance. Okay, and then it came up, and it was really honoring this 777 range. you know. So, and then when it broke out now, you know, it hit there exactly, you know, on the 9455 range, you know, exactly what it was, I can't remember. But yeah, to me, this pattern is valid. And yeah, I would also, you know, when I drew this initially, you know, I did it roughly here where it should be gaps here. At this plus sign, you know, I didn't even include the gaps, I just made full circles here. But yeah, I'll probably redraw it and also look at different crop circles for different assets. So that's where I am. I think crop circles can definitely be used in the stock market to predict the market.
Have you tried testing this pattern with other symbols on
Not
other
really,
cryptos and
you know,
stuff?
I
Or
just
no?
concentrated here on Bitcoin, but I probably need to, and probably next time we talk,
Yeah.
we can share some ideas on that. The other chart I just did earlier, I just want to see if I did save it. Is this one probably. That is just also interesting to look at. If you could just give it a second here to update. So this one I also did some time ago when we started hitting this low here. And you know, if you just take it all the way back and up and where it vibrates, you know, there's just no way in hell this can just be coincidence, you know. And then when this pattern stopped here, I just latch it on, and you can literally see, you know, I just move it where there's natural nodes to connect. So I don't particularly play with these things. I just move it to natural nodes where it can connect. And then if you look at this confluence, this curve up here, then down all the way there and back up, you know, I mean, sacred geometry works, and that's just how I feel about it.
Yeah.
There's
Well, it's pretty nice. It's remind me of the torus shapes, like the vortexes.
yes,
This one.
it's
So,
basically that. It's just I think with lesser lines, you know. But yeah, this is also what I've been playing with earlier today. Okay, I don't know. Can you see this?
yes.
Okay, so basically this one is a spiral that I've been using, and this is more or less this could go bullish or bearish. So I'm also, you know, between two. But you see, when we actually hit the low, it was very much following it. That is still following the same shape. You know, this you could see it dumped to here and it peaked there again, and then this is following the shape again. So overall, I'm bullish, but for the moment, it might retrace to this line. Or it may even touch on top and then come back. That's just how I see it, because this diagonal I have here was with the two peaks, so it could form another peak there, but it will be momentarily and then probably come back and go into this direction. So overall, I'm still bullish, but I mean, for the moment, it might come back to the support line.
Yeah, it's yeah. Probably, I think it may retrace and then bounce back and perhaps retest the big diagonal line, and perhaps will hit resistance there. I don't know. That's remain to be seen. But yeah.
Yeah, if there's not resistance and we jump an orbit to this level, it would be nice. Wouldn't we like that?
Yeah, it would be super nice. Yeah.
It will be super nice. But yeah, so that's my view on it. For the time being. So yeah, we need to trade carefully.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, so thanks, Keops, for joining, and yeah, all the best with
It's been a
your lockdown.
yeah. It was a pleasure to meet with you again this week, and hopefully next week. I'm looking forward to continue those type of weekly updates. They're pretty nice.
Yes, I've also made a new AnCHARTica Twitter account, so
Oh,
we
cool.
can post these videos from this week there, and then you can share your updates as things progress.
Ah, excellent. Yeah, yeah, that's nice.